There was a time in my life when all I did was use time as an excuse. I didn't have enough time. I'm too tired. I have to work all day. And when I get home, I just want to relax. I don't want to think. I don't want to work anymore. I just want to sit here and play my Xbox. That's all I did. Come home, play my Xbox, eat some ice cream, get some candy, order some pizza and Chinese food. I lived most of my life sleeping. Even when I was awake, I was asleep. I was on autopilot, and I didn't even care. I wasn't even aware of what I was doing. But there was this one day, I was fed up of living this way, of feeling this way, of looking how I looked. And I said, today I am waking up. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. It doesn't matter, because all it matters is what I think about myself, what I'm gonna do, and how I feel. And when I decided to wake up and stop living the way I did and start taking action and responsibility for what I was doing and who I was, things started to change. And it wasn't in a day, it wasn't in 2 days, it wasn't in a month or two. It took time. It took consistency, patience. I knew that if I just stuck at it every single day and stopped making excuses, stuck with it on the days that I wanted to quit, I knew I would move forward and become better. I just knew. I knew it was in me. And it's in you. Yeah, it's in you already. You see, a lot of times we spend all of this time looking outside for this motivation, for this drive that's already in ourselves. And it makes it so much harder when we look outside for these external motivations and driving forces that will keep us inspired and motivated. But we have to look deep in ourselves, inside, and we will really find the motivation that we're looking for. I know I do. And I know you can. But we have to start using time more effectively. We have to wake up, stop using these excuses, these lies that we tell ourselves, listening to the bullshit lies that people tell us that we can't do something. We're not good enough. We can't do that because we don't have the money, the resources, the time. Maybe we're not strong enough. Maybe they say we're not smart enough. But we live in a different world. They don't know what we know. They can't tell us what we can or cannot do. That is our own mindset. That's what we tell ourselves. We can decide if we can or can't. And we can decide to wake up and start living differently. Taking action, staying consistent, making no excuses, taking responsibility for ourselves and our lives. That we can do.